Hey Aries, what's up? Welcome to my channel. I'm Erin, the Infinite Intuitive. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so. Also, if this video does end up resonating for you, I would love to hear your comments, anything you have to say, anything that resonates. I would love to read your story. And if you could like the video, that'll help my channel grow. I'm still just starting out, so hoping to build something really cool here. So this reading for you is going to be all about, I'm going to ask the question, what is changing in your life right now? The series of zodiac readings I'm doing based on the United States Pluto return, which was back in February 22nd of 2022, and that only happens approximately like once every 250 years. So the last time that it happened was when the United States was founded. So Pluto brings with it like death, destruction, but also like rebirth and renewal, brings change. So that's the question we're going to be asking the universe today, is what is changing in the life of Aries? So let's go ahead and get into it, see what's going on. I want to recommend adjusting your playback speed if I talk too slow, or I take, I pause a lot, I stop to think, and, when I'm getting messages and everything. So I do that a lot when I'm watching videos. I will not be offended. Plus, I like to take in as much information as possible in any given amount of time. So I'm like, let's speed right through this. Get as much in as I can. So, all right, what's changing in Aries' life right now? Divine and Holy Spirit, what's changing in the life of Aries right now? Please and thank you. What's changing for Aries? Being a little quiet today. What's going on? What's going on for Aries? Please and thank you, universe. What is changing for Aries right now? Oh, all right. Expect powerful change. New moon eclipse. So something's changing and it's going to be powerful, but what's it about? Can I get one more? One more on what's changing for Aries right now, please. Thank you. Whoa. Okay, so one flipped and then two more came out, but I'm not going to take those. You are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. So again, when I see a new moon eclipse, I think is a fairly rare occurrence, so that might not be happening. But when I do see a new moon and a full moon together, I think that this change is probably going to take place like over time, probably in the span of about 2 weeks. So this could be happening now or anytime within now and the next 2 weeks. But you are going to be, starting to believe in yourself a lot more and realizing your own worth. That process may have already started for you, but it's going to become like, it's going to be a profound change, very powerful. You're going to really be able to tell that things that, the way that you feel about yourself is changing, or you'll really notice the change. Maybe it's something that's been happening for years and you just haven't really taken notice, but like something's going to happen where you're going to become very aware of how much you've changed, how your self-worth has grown, and how confident you are becoming. So let's see, what is this about? What's going on with Aries that is causing this change? It's causing them to realize that they are good enough. What's happening? So we got all that glitters, and that came out in the reverse. About, please and thank you. Unfinished Symphony in the reverse. Ooh, I get this feeling that you're going to be standing up to someone. You're going to be seeing them for who they are. And you're going to end a cycle. Oh, and then I've got milk and honey. It's my favorite card. Milk and honey. So that one came out in the upright. The other two are in reverse. So what I'm getting is, like I said, you're going to be standing up to someone. You're realizing that they are not all that they appear to be. They've probably been deceptive with you. And it's like you felt like whatever was going on between you, like it wasn't finished yet. Like you didn't have closure, or it was just like a cycle that kept repeating, or just like an ongoing relationship. And you know, like it was like a toxic thing that you weren't able to get out of, but it was because you weren't realizing your own self-worth. You also were not realizing the truth about this person. But all that's over now. Like, you're seeing them for who they are. You're going to stand up to them. You're going to put your foot down and you're walking away. It's over. You're leaving. You get it now. You get it. And I get the feeling that as soon as you walk away from that person, you're going to be walking right into your abundance and happiness, the land of milk and honey. Like, everything that is good, you're going to be basking. You're just going to be overcome with, you know, this really deep sense of confidence in yourself and worthiness. You're just going to know, like, you are worth so much more than whatever you were getting out of this situation with this person. You know, you're going to stand up to them. That's going to build your confidence. You're going to see who they really are. That's going to build your confidence. You're going to walk away. That's going to build your confidence. You're going to feel so powerful. This is going to be such a powerful change, really, because you're finally seeing what you're worth, and that you are worth so much more than whatever this deceptive, toxic stuff was in the past. All right, let's get some tarot on this, shall we? What's going on with Aries? All right. So what's this about? Who or what is this person or situation that Aries has been dealing with? So I got the High Priestess. So maybe someone that you haven't been talking to, but also I feel like you haven't, in the past, we're not listening to your intuition about this person, but it's like you've known something about them kind of all along. You saw red flags, but you weren't trusting yourself, right? So who is this person? All right, we got a flyer. The Chariot. I feel like this is someone that came into your life really quickly. They probably moved really fast with you. Got the Two of Cups in reverse, so I do believe this was a love relationship that was not working out. Like, okay, what was this one? There it is. King of Coins. All right. All right, can you clarify the King of Coins for me, please, and thank you. Clarify this King of Coins for me, please, and thank you. Queen of Wands in reverse. Six of Wands in reverse. Oh, Ace of Wands in reverse. Okay. So okay. I feel like your intuition was going off about this person. They came in, they moved in really quick on you. They might have even moved in with you, like physically into your home with you really quick. Just the way that came out of my mouth. That's what it sounded like. So they moved really fast. It was like they really wanted to start something up with you as quickly as possible. And a lot of times when people do that, it could be because they're trying to like get away with something, or they're trying to, you know, they're being deceitful about something. There's something they don't want you to know. So they're hiding that and trying to move really fast to get you involved really quickly before you figure it out. So like, I think that was a red flag for you, but one that you ignored. They were moving too quick. It didn't feel comfortable, but you allowed it to happen because you did like this person. The way that they were behaving, and the things that they said and did in the beginning, you know, you felt like this was your Two of Cups. You know, they promised you a lot of happiness, a lot of love, and like they call it future faking. Like they talked about your future together and how wonderful it was going to be and how amazing and how in love you would be, and you know, that you guys could have everything together. And they portrayed themselves as this King of Coins, like that, you know, that they had a lot to offer. But the thing is like everything that they talked about, that never really happened. And what I'm seeing here is that you found out about somebody that they were dealing with on the side. And that you might have found out because maybe that person contacted you, they were angry, vindictive, they knew about you somehow and they wanted to ruin that between you. Or they just wanted to reveal who this person really was to you, so that you would know, like, you did not have victory with this person. You did not even, like, it was like this ended before it even really began. Like they promised you all kinds of stuff. They tried to move really fast and then it just all fell apart. You didn't have this passionate new beginning that they were offering you. You didn't have the love that they were offering you. None of that stuff that they were telling you actually ever came true. They didn't follow through with anything. You know, their actions didn't match their words. You know, when it came right down to it, you know, they were all talk, but they didn't walk their talk. You know what I mean? All talk and no action. Like they just said a lot of pretty things and that was it. It was all just pretty words and they didn't mean anything, right? So I feel like you either just found out about another person they were dealing with, and that's how you realized that, you know, who they really were and that they weren't everything that they were cracked up to be. Or this other person came in and, you know, maybe sent you a message or maybe called you somehow, or maybe even just showed up and, you know, kind of blew this person's cover, this King of Coins that wasn't really a King of Coins. The juice wasn't worth the squeeze. It was like they were offering you this delicious wine, this glass of wine, and then you took a sip and you found out like it's just grape juice. It didn't do anything for you, right? They didn't do anything for you. So, all right. What is happening next? So let's see. Let's clarify this Queen of Wands in reverse. What happened with this Queen of Wands in reverse? Ace of Swords in reverse. Ten of Cups in reverse. Eight of Wands in reverse. Yeah, so this person was not honest with you about being single, right? Like they came to you and they claimed that they were single, they were free, they were not involved with anyone else. They wanted to be with you. They wanted to move really quick into a relationship with you. They had all of this to offer you, but that was just false. It was all dishonesty. You know, they were not being truthful. They didn't really, like, they never even, it was a false start. It never even really got off the ground. because they were involved in this 10 of Cups situation with this other person. And maybe that wasn't really working out for them, but they didn't want to talk about it. They didn't tell you about it. They did not communicate with you about that at all. So how did Aries find out about this Queen of Wands? How did Aries find out about this Queen of Wands? Two of Pentacles. Somehow you figured out that they were juggling you. We got the Seven of Wands. Maybe, you know, maybe that was their ego and like they were overconfident is what I'm getting. They were just overconfident with their lies and their deceit, and they slipped up. You caught them in a lie. You figured it out. They were juggling you. You caught them in a lie. Maybe they slipped up and, you know, talked about a conversation. Got the Tower in reverse. So they were trying to hold it all together, but like things had already been falling apart with that other person, and they were trying to hold it together, keep it, put it back together maybe. But yeah, you caught them in a lie. Got the Wheel of Fortune. That was a fortunate stroke of luck that they slipped up in conversation with you. Like they said something that just, you know, set your alarm bells off, and you knew. They thought they were talking about you. Like, oh, I said this to you, or we had this conversation, or you knew about this. I told you about this last night or something like that. But you're like, no, you didn't. I didn't even talk to you last night. So who were you talking to? Like you figured it out real quick. You know, and it was just like a stroke of luck. The wheel turned in your favor because, you know, the divine is here trying to guide you in the right direction. We got Temperance in the reverse. So things were definitely unbalanced here. This person was probably unbalanced. All right, so what's coming next? What is coming next for Aries? Switch decks. I'm hearing switch decks. Okay. What's coming next for Aries? Stiff cards. Oh. Temperance in the upright, Seven of Wands, and reverse. So you're going to become more balanced. And whatever you say to this person, it's going to like kind of throw them off their game. You're going to take their ego down a notch or two. Queen of Wands in reverse again. So if I feel like that other person, they're still pissed, and maybe they're going to help you with this. They might confront this King of Coins with you. King of Pentacles. Four of Cups. Yeah, so you're keeping an eye on this person for now, but you're going to be dumping out all the love that you had for them, any love, any affection that you had for them. You're going to be pouring it back into yourself. You're going to make your own garden grow. What's coming next for Aries? How about we ask this? Once Aries walks away from this King of Pentacles, then what? What's coming after that? What comes for Aries? What's coming in for Aries after they walk away from this King of Pentacles? That's what really matters, right? Because you know you need to get away from this person. They ain't no good. They just ain't no good. What's coming in for Aries once they walk away from this King of Pentacles? Whew. Well, we got the Chariot again, and we have the Ace of Pentacles in the upright. And we have the Page of Wands in reverse. So you're going to be moving quickly away from this person towards a new beginning, maybe a new job, or a new abundant beginning, a new prosperous beginning. And it could have to do with money, but I really see that you are going to be pouring everything back into yourself. You're not going to be giving. You're definitely not going to be giving to that person anymore. Okay, what else? What's coming in for Aries when they walk away from the King of Pentacles? Please and thank you, Divine and Holy Spirit. Prince of Cups in reverse, which is the Knight of Cups. And the Five of Swords in reverse. I think you're going to be moving away from love for a while. You're just going to be trying to like get back to yourself, balancing yourself, healing, moving towards, you know, things that will bring in abundance for you, and moving away from, you know, passion, moving away from love. Like, I feel like you just maybe need a break from that. And you also need a break from like fighting and conflict. There's been too much of it, but you're not going to be thinking about it so much anymore. You just need a break from it. Maybe you're going to be taking like a vacation, or you're, you know, going to focus on like, so Nine of Swords in reverse also. Yeah, you're going to be free from all the conflict and all the worry, the sleepless nights and the stress and the anxiety that this person brought into your life. Like, that's all just going to fade away. Like, you're going to be at peace, finally. You're going to feel calm, collected, balanced, grounded. Like, you're going to feel really good. And again, you know, you're going to realize your own self-worth, and walking away from this person, leaving this situation behind, it's going to bring, you know, it's going to give you so much confidence in yourself, because it's something that you've known for a while that you needed to do. But I think that like you knew you needed to walk away because your intuition was going off about this person. Like, you had that feeling, but you weren't trusting it because you didn't have any like hard physical proof, right? But now you do. And now that you do, it's like it validates those feelings that you're having. You're going to be able to walk away. It's going to make you feel a lot stronger. You're going to become a lot more powerful. And you're going to realize that you don't really need that physical confirmation, that you can just trust yourself and your gut feeling about people, you know, going forward. I think you're going to give yourself the time that you need to heal and to become balanced. You're going to give yourself a break from like love and passion. You're going to stay away from that for a little while and just allow yourself to be at peace and learn how to love yourself better and trust yourself more. You're going to be pouring into yourself. You're going to be focusing on, you know, your life and what you need to become successful and abundant in your life. And that's not the same for everybody. What is successful to you is not necessarily what is successful to someone else. And my ultimate idea of success is, you know, being happy. Like, that's the goal, right? Like, it's not really about money, although we need it to survive. It's nice to be comfortable, right? Like, nobody wants to go without things that they need. But ultimately, it's about ultimately it's about being happy for me. So I got the High Priestess, kind of came out sideways. So I think, yeah, like, you're gonna take that period of time to like really connect with your inner knowing and reconnect with yourself, and just like, you know, reconnect with your source, your higher self, with God, with universe, whatever you want to call it. You're going to take the time that you need to really get balanced and really connect with yourself. And you're going to follow your heart. You're going to follow your intuition. You're going to learn how to trust that, and you're going to go towards that. You're going to be walking away from anything in the past that wasn't working. And we got the Ace of Wands here. You're going to have a passionate new beginning. I mean, once you allow yourself the time that you need to heal and to become balanced and to really trust yourself, you're going to feel a lot more confident moving into something new with someone new. And there's going to be a passionate new beginning. You're going to start, and it might not be a romance. It could just be that you're going to go after something that you are passionate about. You're going to follow your dreams and live your life for yourself now, instead of the way that you were, living for someone else for so long. Like, you're going to realize, you're going to really get in touch with yourself, with your intuition, and you're going to realize that there's something that you really want to go after, that you're really passionate about. And that maybe, it's like you're going to be this phoenix rising from the ashes, because this person kind of just like, they probably really broke you down. They probably, in their deception, they were, making you not trust yourself. I'm sure there was gaslighting and probably trauma bonding, and, they wanted you to feel insecure and feel like you couldn't trust yourself. They wanted you to feel like you were wrong about those gut feelings that you had about them, because it didn't serve them for you to know the truth, for you to just know, like, when they were lying to you. So of course they tried to convince you that you were wrong. And, those things like, oh, I never said that. And and just anytime you brought anything up, I'm not going to argue with you. They just wouldn't even talk about it. Right. So that's all going to be in the past. You're going to follow your heart, your intuition, and you're going to feel brand new. You're going to feel like a brand new and improved, stronger version of yourself. And you're going to fall in love with yourself first. And then ultimately down the road, I'm sure that once you have, successfully navigated through self-love, that you're going to find love with another human, So anything else that Aries should know about what's coming next? Okay, that's like half a dozen cards. Not gonna take all those. Okay. I was told to grab the Universe Has Your Back deck. Get you a little bit of advice with all this. Okay. What does Aries need to know? Some advice for my Aries babies. Whoa, that's a bunch of cards. It's too many. I'm gonna say like 1 to 3 cards tops, please, and thank you, universe. What do we got for Aries here? Come on, babies. What does Aries need to know? What does Aries need to know right now? It's like a whole chunk of cards just, whoo, and there, that one flew. When I lean toward love, I am led. Okay. Yeah, you're really going to be leaning in towards yourself, towards self-love. And that is going to lead you exactly where you need to go, because you're going to be loving yourself. You're going to be trusting yourself. When you trust yourself and you follow your heart and you follow your intuition, you cannot go wrong. You cannot be misled. I don't know where that card went. I don't want to run it over. I'm gonna like roll chair with wheels. When I think I've surrendered, I surrender more. And attack, pain, fear, judgment, and any form of separation are merely calls for help. So this person is probably going to try to attack you when you walk away, or if you do confront them, especially if this other person, that Queen of Wands, if they come in and confront this King of Pentacles with you, because that might be something that you do so that they can't lie about it. You know what I mean? It's not something you have to do, and that can be, I mean, sometimes with people like this, you got to be careful. And sometimes the best thing to do is just to walk away and, you know, just get the closure within yourself, because you don't really need a confrontation, because sometimes they can become, you know, like I said, if they try to attack you, that could mean verbally, but it could also mean physically, and you don't need to get hurt. You know, so if you feel like you're in any kind of danger, like if you do confront them, like let someone know where you're going, where you're going to be, and when, and, you know, keep your phone on you, have an emergency contact, or even like 911 on speed dial, because like you just don't know. You know, when confronted with the truth, sometimes people like this, like an animal backed into a corner, often will attack, you know, so be careful. That's all I'm saying. Be careful. And, you know, you might think that like you're really surrendering to like the universe, to the divine, you're surrendering to your intuition, but more, go deeper. Trust yourself even more. Don't let them separate you from yourself anymore. They already have. They've tried really hard and they've succeeded up until now. But you lean towards yourself. You lean into your self-love. You know, they try to separate. That's when it says here, it merely calls for help. That is them crying out for help. But they don't know how to help themselves, and you can't help them either. You just need to disconnect from this person. That is the separation that you need. What you don't need is to be separate from yourself and to distrust yourself, because you know. I just saw 3222 and then 3223, of course, right after that. So mirror numbers, but that might resonate for someone. Let me know in the comments if it does. But like, stay connected to yourself, stay centered, stay grounded, stay calm. Don't give them any kind of emotional reaction, because that's what they're looking for. They want to throw you off, you know, but I think really it's going to throw them off. They're not expecting this out of you. They're not expecting a confrontation. They're not expecting you to know the truth or to call them out or to be strong enough to stand up to them. Just stay connected to yourself, trust yourself, and you'll be fine. And like I said, if you feel like this person could be any kind of a danger to you, don't even confront them, at least not in person. And just be careful. Watch your back. All right, so Aries, that's what I have for you. I hope that this helped somehow. And remember to give the video a like and subscribe to my channel. And I look forward to seeing you again soon. Thank you so much for being here. And again, I would love to hear your story. So leave me a comment. All right, take care, guys. Bye.